The purpose of this section is to familiarize you with the topic of torque. Before we can do much else, we need a definition for torque. Torque is the tendency to produce rotational motion. Torque is a mathematical expression for a rotating or twisting force around a pivot point. In this picture, we apply a force to the wrench and we rotate the nut to tighten it. Let's take a look at some places where you experience a torque. Anytime you turn a wrench, mow your grass, or open your garage door, there is a torque. In these pictures, the dog applies a force down toward the ground, and the seesaw rotates toward the ground on the right side. The tooth belt and gear, as the belt moves, applies a force to the gear, which causes the gear to rotate. In an airplane, the lifting force of an unexpected updraft may cause the plane to rotate unintentionally. The force of a fish on your line causes your pole to bend downward. In an engine, as the pistons are forced downward, pressure is applied to the crankshaft that rotates. The crankshaft transmits torque to the drivetrain and ultimately to the drive wheels, which rotate as you move down the road. The torque developed will always depend on two things: the amount of force that is applied and the length of the torque arm. This is why if you add a pipe to the end of a torque wrench, you can apply more torque to the lug nut or whatever you are trying to loosen or tighten. We can also look at torque on the handle of a door. If you try opening a door handle closer to the door, it is much harder turning it than if you grab the end of the handle, since there is more torque the further from the door you grip it. Let's take a look at our formula for torque. Torque is equal to the force perpendicular to the torque arm multiplied by the length of the torque arm. Torque is measured in pound-feet or foot-pounds, just like work. Force is measured in pounds and length is measured in feet in the English system. In the metric system, torque is measured in Newton meters, force is measured in newtons, and length is measured in meters. In a lot of your problems, you will have to make sure the length has the appropriate unit. In the next video, we will look at some examples of problems involving torque.